Apologies for being late today. We had issues with our technical equipment, which happens quite often.
Yeah.
And then also Aditya told us that she's coming, so hold on. So we waited that when she reaches, then we'll go live, and then by the time equipment also got fixed. We are all mostly dressed in black because we're supporting the wrestlers.
Yeah.
They have said it's the black day today, so I am at least.
How nice.
In solidarity with them.
Yes.
Or are you also?
Yes, of course.
You are also in support. Are you also in support of the wrestlers, or you just randomly vote black?
You can say randomly, but yeah, I suppose we all support what they are doing. At least.
Yes.
No, but did you have that thought when you wore black?
No.
Then he's not supporting.
Then you're not supporting.
But there should be a thorough investigation what they are demanding. I hope they reach to some conclusion, the authorities. And
Hopefully. Why don't you tell us till the time Saransh puts the video on air? It is still under production. What is the PCB told?
oh, that one, yeah. So Najam Sethi, the PCB chairman, I think now it is about an ego tussle between BCCI and PCB. Let's see who blinks first, and he has made it very clear that Asia Cup. So he's already proposed a model, that hybrid model.
Yeah.
So what he has proposed is, first you finish all your games in Pakistan. So it will be like there'll be two groups. You finish all your games in Pakistan, then everybody moves out of Pakistan to a neutral venue. Then you can complete the rest.
Isn't India, Pakistan same group?
That we don't know, because I don't think the groups are out. And because
have to
Nepal,
have an India
because
Pakistan game.
yeah,
At least one.
and that's what he's also saying. Broadcaster also, you also have to see that broadcaster without an India Pakistan game,
Yeah.
it's nothing. Asia Cup is nothing without an India Pakistan game. Would you want to watch India play against Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, or Nepal?
Yeah, I would. But I would want to watch India, Pakistan
But
also.
exactly.
Yes.
And
More
B,
than them.
Yeah.
B, he has made it clear that if India rejects this model, or if India is not playing the Asia Cup the way PCB wants it to, so they are not going to travel to India for the World Cup. Then he's saying that we will also, and he's saying even if this hybrid model is accepted, then next same year we will also propose a hybrid model for the World Cup, where they would want to play their matches at a neutral venue, be it Bangladesh or Sri Lanka. So I told him, what if ICC rejects it?
No, but
Then
I'd
we
heard that it confirmed Pakistan that they would be playing in India for World Cup.
That we are all assuming.
Speculating. Yeah.
Exactly, because see, nothing is out as of now, nothing is official. So last minute, because he's saying that on security grounds they can always, and that it's a fact, but they will have to prove that there is a security threat to their team. See, India doesn't travel to Pakistan not because of security issues. India have chosen not to travel to Pakistan because of the diplomatic relations between the two countries. And as far as Asia Cup is concerned, I can't even remember when was the last time India hosted the Asia Cup. I think that was in 90s.
Yeah. Because India's chance was, I think, 2018, but they did it in a neutral venue too.
And also, UAE, if that hybrid model, what he has proposed or the PCB has proposed, they say host the tournament in Pakistan and UAE. So some of the associations or some of the national boards, they have said it will be very hot in UAE, in Dubai. So now he's saying that we played in last year also we played the Asia Cup there, IPL you play in. So I said, it's a T20 game. Here you'll be playing an ODI tournament. ODI.
Yeah.
So that does affect, because you will remember in 2018 it was played in ODI format, 50 over format, and there Hardik Pandya also got injured. Of course, that has nothing to do with heat, but you never know. So, and just after that you have a World Cup, so you would want your all players to be fit and fine for the World Cup. So that's one thing. So basically it's an open threat to the BCCI and also now to the ICC.
But see, I'll tell you, at the moment, the situation that is in Pakistan, the political situation, forget India, no team would want to travel to Pakistan to play any tournament right now. Okay, so that they'll have to factor in, the PCB or Pakistan has to factor that in before sending out a threat or an ultimatum or whatever they're doing. They have to factor that in. That said, I agree one bit of PCB that this was India's stance even before this political turmoil happened. So on that front, that they are right in the sense what BCCI has been saying or been playing according to them hardball with them, saying that we will not play because of diplomatic reasons. That has been India's stance from before. Now I understand Pakistan's point of view also. Let's say a country which has struggled for so many years of having a chance to play international cricket, when it's coming to them, they would also not want a team not to come or any other team not to play, because then it just sends out a message that this country is not safe to play. So I mean, again, I'm seeing both point of view. I see India has a reason why they're not going, because they don't have diplomatic relations, but I also see that why PCB would also want to have the tournament and will not take it very kindly if you're not playing the tournament in their country.
Also, Nikhil, what you just pointed out, the current situation in Pakistan. And you also have to remember, in October their elections are due.
Yeah.
So if you want to stage this Asia Cup in September, if the Asia Cup is in September and the current situation, so you never know what happens.
Have to get a hold on this current situation at least. I mean,
no, but see,
and he is himself sitting in London, by the way. I read, because he said that it's not a security threat. There are no such issues. In India also you have these riots. I said these are some protests that we've seen in the past, but nothing like this where your commander or somebody, a senior official from your armed forces, his people, random people will just enter his place, his house, and will just go berserk. So, and I read a report today, he's saying that there are no security threats. The affluent class in Pakistan, what they've done is they've just flown out of Pakistan, because because in Pakistan you have that dual citizenship. So most of them, they've flown out of Pakistan and they're staying in London. So I said, where exactly are you? He says, I'm in London.
Yeah. No, current political scenario, they can't host. I agree. But I am also understanding their point of view that this is India's stance even before the current political scenario where India was not going to play. I think that, if I was to look at it from a neutral point of view, if I'm Pakistan, I would also say, fine, if you're not playing in my country for whatever the reasons, then I would also not want to tour your country. I don't think there is anything wrong in a stance if they have taken like that. And mind you, if they are not to tour, it is going to take a big hit on India's financial health, because maximum money does come from broadcaster. And you're right, if there is no India-Pakistan match, even an Indian broadcaster, as much as he will enjoy having that World Cup, and we know whether it's an Asia Cup, World Cup, Champions Trophy, whatever, you would want to have an India-Pakistan encounter. But as I see things right now, India can still take that hit. BCCI can still take that hit. See, because the political situation is like that, there is no diplomatic relation, then I can't really blame BCCI for not sending the team. They will not send. Yes, it will be a major financial blow to the BCCI, but not a kind of blow that BCCI cannot handle. They are the richest cricket board in the world. Even if, a few $1 million here and there is negotiated and brought down,
but broadcaster, will they compensate?
No, I'm saying maybe they'll have to. I think they will definitely have some sort of clauses in that where the broadcaster must have said, if such and such thing doesn't happen, that they'll have to look at, or BCCI on its own accord can do it. I am saying that right now their profit margins are so huge. I am with the board if they decide that politically you don't want to play Pakistan. I am completely with the country's board, because it's not a decision taken by the board, it's a decision taken by the Home Ministry. And if they want to do it, fine. But it will hurt you financially, I'm fine with that also. And I think BCCI also should be fine with it. Who is it going to hurt more is Pakistan. Yeah. See, in the short term, they might say that it's going to hurt you, which it will. But in the long term, it's going to hurt Pakistan, because whatever little revenue that they will be making, that revenue is very crucial for them. If BCCI were to lose a few millions because an India-Pakistan game is not happening, it's not going to really shake up Indian cricket. But for Pakistan, it's going to be disastrous. So right now there can be a bit of posturing. Right now there can be a bit of threats from Pakistan saying that, listen, if we don't play, there will be a lot of loss for you, which is true. But in the longer run, I think for the sake of your your foreign policy, you can make do with those losses.
And I remember when England was there last year, they had gone for the whole purpose of promoting cricket in Pakistan, and kind of like
they pulled out.
Yeah, no. They went and where they were
Later they
No, they once. I think there was a game or two.
They were.
I think midway through that tournament they pulled out. Thereafter, New Zealand was also scheduled to tour Pakistan. Then they again pulled out. New Zealand didn't even come to Pakistan.
Yeah.
They also pulled out. Thereafter, after that World Cup, I remember, or just before the World Cup, England played a full 7-match series with Pakistan just to compensate what they had suffered. PCB had suffered. So there have been occasions, and that too in the recent past, where international teams have toured Pakistan, and midway for England, and New Zealand chose not to travel at all to
So
Pakistan.
they've had it in their history, speculations before any tournament or event.
To be fair, both the teams, New Zealand and England, eventually, I think they did travel to Pakistan.
No,
But
go ahead.
what happened was where they were based, the team was based in a hotel, and a few kilometers or something away, there was an explosion or something, and that really
security threat has
that's
always
not
been an issue
helping
in
your
Pakistan.
That I remember. That happened, I think, some years ago, and that was not some kilometers
Outside
away.
the hotel.
That was just outside the hotel.
I think right now also,
Right now,
because
quite
I
possible.
remember reporting
You
on
can't
it.
keep a tab on all
Explosions.
last.
Yes, sir, of course.
There weren't too many. That's why. It's not easy. Okay, turning our attention to the game that's coming up. Big game on either side. On my left corner, I have a KKR fan. On my right corner, I have a Rajasthan Royals fan. It's a do or die encounter for both teams. Though technically, now that I've done my math, you can also qualify with 14 points.
But there'll be 1,000 caveats there, I'm guessing.
Yes, which I was. So technically, you are not even safe on 16. Technically, you can even qualify on 14.
It's a very, very weird.
Very weird. For a lot of things have to fall into place, and that's a scenario that probably I'll do a video on and explain how that can happen. So it's still not a do or die game in that sense, technically, mathematically. But there will be a lot of other factors you'll have to consider if you want to qualify for 14. That's a scenario that both teams wouldn't want. So you rather at least get to 16, which will also not guarantee them, by the way, qualification spot. For that also, a few things have to fall into place. So a lot of
And you're going to
confusion.
explain all those things.
I will. But for now, I thought because the toss is done and the teams are out, can we quickly have a look at the teams? We don't have too much time to then discuss. Maybe I'll do the video later.
Now I think we should hold it for
After the game.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
And because then I think you'll be a lot more clear with which team would be joining.
No, it won't be.
Won't be that clear, huh?
No. You won't be.
What happened to Shane? I thought you were struck on your thigh.
No, there was one point where I ended up falling on my elbow as well, and that's really cost me. Nice bit of swelling is there, and it's not been fully flexed for a while, let's say. So,
I broke my back.
What happened?
You
we
broke
were
your
playing
arm.
yesterday. So,
Yeah, we're playing a match yesterday. Yeah, I got hit here. But no, it's fine. As in, I thought it'll get worse, but it's okay. Not bad. So, Rajasthan have won the toss and they've decided to bowl first. So, which means they are going to be chasing. The game is in Kolkata today. As usual, wherever you've had the games, the host team has not really dominated playing at home, and that's been a constant across all teams. But big scoring encounters is what we've seen in Kolkata so far. So expecting that. Quick look at the batting team first, which is going to be Kolkata Knight Riders. Remunullah Gurbaz, Jason Roy, Venkatesh Iyer, Nitish Rana, Andre Russell, Rinku Singh, Sunil Narayan, Shardul Thakur, Anukul Roy, Harshit Rana, Varun Chakravarti. So no change.
no, there is a change, no? Anukul Roy comes in place of Vaibhav Vadora.
Oh,
so they've
yes.
gone with an extra spin option and going for batting depth. Suyash will be your impact sub.
Acha, they put Umesh Yadav as one of the impact players. So should we consider that he's now fit?
Yeah, because I even when I was reading the press release, it did read like as if he was at the
Better.
moment training.
Low intensity training.
Low intensity training he was doing with Kolkata, and that's why probably they didn't see the need for him to go to the NCA.
Correct.
So it continued. If he's there, but he is not gonna. Oh, he could, because you've got Varun. How many fast bowlers?
Suyesh will be the.
No,
impact
see,
player.
No, but you've already got Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti.
Sunil, Varun, and Anukul.
And
But
it's going to be a fast bowler. who comes
no.
in, not
But
Suyesh.
see what Nitish is saying. He said looks like the pitch is dry. They haven't watered it a lot, so we're playing that extra spinner to add and adding some depth to the batting. So I think they are going in with the assumption that they're going to be bowling 16 overs of spin.
And with Anukul Roy, what they've done is perhaps they've just strengthened their
Batting
a
depth.
bit.
Yeah.
No, but
He's an excellent fielder.
Very good fielder.
No, but your fast bowling resources then aren't great, because you got Andre Russell, Harshit Rana,
And Shardul assuming he bowls.
Thakur, and who's not been bowling.
I doubt if he's going to bowl his full quota of 4 overs.
But
I doubt he'll bowl even 1 over, should be told.
No. Today he'll have to. How are you going to?
No, you get 2 from Harshit, you get 2 from Russell, and your 4 spinners. You're done. You don't need to bowl Shardul.
Anukul bowl all 4 overs.
Yes, on a spinning track, why not? On a spinning track, it's possible.
See,
I doubt 16 overs of.
but Nikhil, last match they bowled 13 overs.
Exactly.
Spinners bowled 13 overs. And if they're playing this game on the same track, that was Delhi or...
No, it was in
that
Kolkata
KKR.
only. It was in Kolkata, and it's the same pitch last time that which those weird dimensions where one was slightly small boundary, one was longer. It's the same pitch, and what Rana said is they haven't watered it a lot, so it's gotten drier.
So I think that is, if it's the same wicket, that perhaps is the reason why they're going to play 4 spinners.
Yeah.
Suyesh, I think now at this stage, I think they can't afford to lose him or put him on the bench, because he's been bowling brilliantly.
Like a dream.
I think Varun Chakravarti and Suyesh are their
Key spinners.
I'm a bit surprised. They're very thin on fast bowling. KKR, because you will need at least with the new ball, and then you will also need at the death. So right now, by the way, Russell's not been bowling his quota of 4 overs. Shardul has not been bowling his quota of 4 overs. So there's only Harshit Rana there, who also didn't bowl his 4 overs last time around.
Yeah.
So between that, I mean, I'm guessing at least 7-8 overs of fast bowling you would need.
I think they'll
Just
save
4 overs?
I think they'll save 2 overs or 1 over of say Varun and 1 spinner, potentially maybe Sunil or maybe Suyash like last time. So the 4 death overs they'll alternate between 2 pace bowls, 2 fast overs and 2 of spin. That's what they'll do, because that's what they did last time also, but this time I think they'll alternate. Last time what they did was they saved 2 overs for the pacers, and those 2 overs went for 36
And
runs.
the interesting bit is that Rajasthan, by the way, they have replaced a fast bowler. Actually, they've replaced a spinner with a
Fast bowler, correct.
KM Asif comes in for Murugan Ashwin. Although Murugan Ashwin was very ordinary last match.
Oh, and this is their bowling 11, so no chance of any changes there. So Yashashvi, Joss Butler, Sanju Samson, Joe Root, Dhruv Jurel, Hetmeyer, Ashwin, Boult, Sandeep Sharma, Asif and Yuzi Chahal.
And I have my doubts if Devdutt Padikkal will be their impact player.
Yeah, seems unlikely.
It seems Riyan Parag will be their impact player, because I don't know if anybody asked Sanju Samson or not, but he has himself said that Root will bat at number 4. So I don't know. Of course, your batting order depends on the situation that you are in. But when you're already saying that Root will bat at number 4, maybe they think that he's better off batting at number 4 as compared to Devdutt Padikkal.
And Riyan could bat lower down the order, theoretically.
So when they come out to bat second, you feel Riyan Parag is going to come.
Most
But
likely.
I mean, between Riyan Parag and Devdutt Padikkal, even if you're batting at 5, I'd go with Devdutt Padikkal, not Riyan
You're
Parag.
not the owner.
Yeah. If I was, they wouldn't have lost
So
5 out of the 6 games that they've lost.
if you were the owner, they probably wouldn't have been in the same dogfight as KKR right now.
Exactly.
How?
But the most
Exactly.
important statement from him is the morale of the team is high. Not to forget.
Which captain will come and say,
No, the morale is bad.
yeah.
No, but why do you have to say?
Acha.
Why do you have to say that
Chor
Joe Root
ki
will bat
daadi
at
mein
number
tinka.
4, morale is
He's
high.
added to it. Not easy to forget close losses. He's written.
He
He
lost
said that.
5 out of the last 6 games. 5, no?
Yeah.
Amazing.
But he's not forgetting them. The losses.
By the way, Boult also coming back
Yeah.
for Kuldeep Yadav, who went for plenty, as a game that he'd like to forget. I think that was that over. They completely changed it. Asif coming in for Murugan Ashwin. So that's that fast bowler they've got instead of a spinner. Two teams reading the conditions very differently.
Exactly.
And that's why I have a feeling that Kolkata may not just have 4 overs of fast bowling. They need more. They could still do it with the bowlers that they have between a Shardul. If Shardul bowls 3, if Russell bowls 3 and Harshit bowls 3. So you can still do 8-9 overs of fast bowling. You can.
And I don't know what will be the role of Dew towards the second half, because if you're batting first and if it's a dry wicket, it will only get slower. And they have 4 spinners.
Exactly.
KKR, they have 4 spinners in their 11, including, or maybe in their 12, if you can say.
Yeah,
they have
with
4
Suyash.
spinners in their 12 with Suyash as their impact player. So, as you said, both the teams, they've read the conditions pretty differently.
Yeah, it happened yesterday also. That
DC versus CSK.
CSK, yeah.
Yeah, we were saying
But
that.
more
MS
than
Dhoni is saying it's slow.
more than having read the conditions, what's important is that how they have played in similar conditions. So how has Rajasthan Royals played? In
Come on.
similar
answer.
scenario.
They've been losing, irrespective of the conditions.
So what are the challenges that they face today?
Today, I think they've it's a very intimidating opening
Against
combination
KKR.
for KKR.
Okay.
Jason Roy and Gurbaz.
All right.
I think it's a very, very dangerous combination right at the top, because even if one fires, you never know. They could be 70 odd runs in first 6
But
overs.
why are you scared? Yeah, you also have an intimidating opening pair.
It's his
yeah.
own
No,
insecurities.
No, we
Yashashi
to have the
and
best.
Josh.
I'm
Achha,
saying
even better.
we have the best. Josh Butler, the best white ball batter in the world at the moment.
No.
Surya Kumar Yadav.
Yeah.
I'm saying white ball.
So white ball only, no?
He's T20.
But it's also white
I'm
ball.
also adding
Including
ODIs.
ODIs, yeah.
I'm also including ODIs. So Josh Butler, in between, he was a bit off color, but last game he got that 95. Although he was struggling by his own admission, he also said that it took me time to get back into the rhythm. That is the reason why I started a bit slow. I think first 22 balls he got just 22 runs only. He was playing runner ball. Thereafter he accelerated. Hopefully Josh Butler, if he fires, he's got runs under his belt, so he doesn't have to bother about too much about the poor form that he's been carrying or was carrying. Sanju Samson, see, now it's the big occasion. Big occasions call for
Questions
big performances from big players. Yuzi Chahal almost won you the game last time. Sanju Samson got that 50. Josh Butler was also amongst the runs. So,
Carlo question. Aditi's phone's been awfully quiet today.
huh?
Why are you even saying this?
Because it has been.
He confirmed that it was only on 2 occasions that
No.
it may have rung,
Many.
consistently, but
Many.
he's just
Arey boy, we don't do
bringing
not
it
rub
up.
it. We can see it, yeah. We don't need. We can see the answers. No, you're not going to cut to them live.
Now he's.
Arey Baba, just click on it.
I thought maybe he's.
Shreyansh is out of practice.
Anurag.
That's Saransh.
Achha, Saraj.
Saransh, I'm sorry.
So I think we need to change that thumbnail.
Okay. By the way, Akash Bardwaj says for him Conway is the best batsman, all format batsman.
Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout.
But only white ball we are talking, na? He's gone all format.
Yeah, he's gone test too.
Very reliable batter.
अरे यार थोड़ा छोटा कर दो. Can we?
Better.
क्या हो रहा है? Okay, go down please.
Whereas I think down is possible. Yeah.
अच्छा,
Upar,
go
upar.
on. Which era of T20 you enjoyed the most? West Indies era or England era? England era?
Yeah, the England era.
There was an West Indies era, and there was an Australian era. That's
Yeah.
Both of
it. So far,
which I wasn't here to witness.
No, but he is asking T20.
T20,
era.
those you would have been around.
There was a West Indies era, yeah, when they
2012-16.
Come on, yeah, they won the
Okay,
T20
yeah,
World
yeah,
Cup.
that one. I thought Brian
No,
Lara.
No, you thought 75-79.
Yeah.
T20.
yeah.
Acha, chalo, game started.
That was in the era.
Predictions.
I mean, okay, win prediction, we know what I'm saying. But I think KKR will.
Wearing his prediction.
Yes. I think KKR
Wearing
will.
his heart on his sleeve.
I think KKR will get 185 and win.
Whoa. Let's listen from Rajasthan.
I'm going with
122.
because we are not physically present there, so I'll have to go by what the captains at the toss what they said, and I think it's a slow wicket, so I'm going with 152.
165 RR win.
Great.
Aditi.
You have to say RR.
No,
Come on.
No, she won't.
I think KKR will win today. RR would probably score about 150.
Actually, KKR are batting.
KKR are betting first. See, सच निकल गया ना आखिरकार. 150 is
You
what
put
she
those
said.
thoughts in my mind.
So 150. She feels they'll score. KKR will score somewhere around 150.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That was a comedy of.
What was that?
I'm going with the RR win.
RR, actually, you have to see that they are the underdogs, by the way, today.
No, they're not. No,
They-
they are not.
Why not? There is a one team
Huh?
that has lost 5 out of last 6 games. 5 out of last 6 games.
Huh?
Okay. They're playing an away game. KKR. They have won some.
4 out of the last 5, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
But even then, see, momentum-wise, you're right. But I think on paper, this RR team is far better. And if I'm saying it, you best believe it's true.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's a tough day for Saranj.
Why? Oh.
He's a KKR and a RR fan.
I wanted him to wear that pink shirt today because he's been jinxing them real nice.
I'm a KKR fan, RR supporter. This is the second team.
KKR fan and RR supporter.
Sorry, KKR supporter. RR
How does that happen?
KKR supporter and.
Today, I've told you. In the
No, we'd like to hear it.
Vicky cricket.
KKR.
KKR.
You didn't predict the score.
Score, I'm going
With Sanugi.
170. And RR
170?
chase it down.
Ah.
I'm not.
That's
I've not been getting good returns. So stop fantasy.
Oh.
Bye bye. See you.